is rough. How do you say you keep on begging for me? Baby, you say that this is time well spent. How do you say you keep on begging for me? Baby, you know that dirt is all you get. Well, hey, my baby's got a black dress on tonight. Well, hey, you'll find a time will shine here tonight. She looks so good in what she wears throughout the week. She fits that black dress just like a lady. How do you say you keep on digging for me? Just admit you like the dirt on your hands. Baby, you know you'll keep on digging for me. What you see is gonna be what you get. Well, hey, my baby's got a black dress on tonight. Well, hey, you'll find a time will shine here tonight. Well, hey, my baby's got a black dress on tonight. Well, hey, you'll find a time will shine here tonight.
What's up, everybody? You are live with Jonathan Mamus, aka the One Leg Bandit. This is not financial advice, so take it, as you want to take it. I had to go live here today, and I wanted to talk to everyone about, were you a panican? All right, panican's a word that Trump come up with this past week about people who freak out in short periods of time. All right, the past week or so, I've been doing some lives, and I've been letting everybody know, kind of just thinking with the art of the deal. If you've ever read the art of the deal and understand kind of how Trump's philosophy is, okay, he's always building leverage so he can accomplish what he needs to accomplish. And in this situation, it's a great thing, okay? It's a great thing that he's trying to do for the American people, all right? A lot of people are upset right now. A lot of people are losing different types of income that was coming in, whether it was good income or bad income, whatever you want to call it. But here's what we do know. When things are being looked at, and what I call house cleaning, a lot of times good things come of it, all right? Even in your own house, you got to keep your house clean all the time. You got to check on it. If you don't, it will become a disaster, all right? All we're doing right now is going through a little spring cleaning in the United States, everybody. Everybody needs to understand that. There is not one thing wrong that Trump has done with these tariffs, okay? He has brought the light to the people about what is happening on our trade deficits, okay? He's educating the people. And he has a very skillful way of doing business. And all I was trying to let other people know the other day is opportunity was abundant, and man, it was. I put out there what the Eid snatch that I did. And just preparing for what's coming. You've always got to be building and preparing and taking care of what's going on. So my monologue today is PREME has a solution for all the panicans out there, okay? Get a part of something that's DeFi, that is deflationary, and with good people and a hardworking team, and you will succeed. You will. There's no doubt about it. And success is not easy. You got to have guts to succeed in the crypto or stock market world. You do. But if you have dedication and determination and you believe in what you're building, you know that you're on the right track. So I just wanted to share with everybody here, Trump's tariffs, live update, stock surge after Trump announces 90-day pause in tariff. What's he going to do over the 90 days, everybody? He's going to build relationships and flatten out this trade deficit with 70 countries. And you know what? He's also bringing light to the bad deal we have with China. It's a bad deal. He's making the deal better. They'll either make a deal or they won't do trade with us, and it's okay. Then they can go out and try to build up their country with different partners if they want to, okay? They can do it. But I believe that we are going to get things on the right track one way or the other, and I even believe that Donald Trump is on a working relationship with China, and I do believe for both countries that they will get a deal down that is good for everybody. That's what deals are. Deals are good for everybody. When you shake someone's hand, when you create a deal, you're making something good for both sides. If you're not, then you're not a good business person. You don't need to do it, okay? That's what's going on here. So let me check out some of the comments. Dave Mac Daddy Bull got hole for gold, baby. That's right. And thank you, Dave, for holding and building and, understanding what we're doing here at Preme. Very deflationary. If you haven't seen the buys and the burns yet, my goodness, you're missing out completely on what we're all about. All right, Jeff? Afternoon all. Bandit, one leg TSO, perfect opportunity to elevate your FU level position. That is correct. Now, Jeff, I'm glad you brought that up. The other day, was able to snatch some ETH. Why do you want to buy ETH every week if you can, okay? ETH is half of our pair. So whether you're buying ETH or you're buying Preme, they both go together like peanut butter and jelly, all right? If you don't understand the crypto world, that's what pairs are, all right? So whenever you get a chance to buy ETH on the cheap, okay, you can do that and create, a good push there for your projects or whatever you're trying to do, okay? But if you buy ETH on the weekly, like if you have an automatic buy going on, you know that you're going to be doing all right. You're building up and preparing yourself for the future. Dave Bullgod, these burns are out of control. I love it. Look, out of control is where we're just now starting, Dave. You're seeing a little bit out of control. We're going to go to, oh my God, out of control. That's what we're going to do. We're working with 2 other projects right now. We're finalizing things, and things take time. But everybody sees every time we launch a project, there's no extra tokens out there. People are not dumping all on these projects that we launch because we launched them the right way with the people in mind. You cannot create a successful project if you're not thinking about the people. And you have to think about the people and understand any weaknesses that come out there at any time. Our main man, Professor Shiv, is in the house. I hope a tariff war of unification like Bismarck did to Europe. 0% tariffs worldwide would be the best. Amen. That's what I believe that everything's going to get to, Professor Shiv. I believe that things are going to get kind of flat leveled out where it's just even playing field. All right. It only makes sense. Look, with all of the fraud and everything that's been going on in the United States, everybody finding out now how much money was wasted. And I think of this in VA terms because I'm an amputee veteran. So that's what my mind's always thinking. I'm like, hell, how are we going to help these veterans? How can we have no veteran homeless or no homeless whatsoever? And the answer is you stop wasting money on bullshit, all right? And I believe a lot of that bullshit has been brought under the light now, and I think it will do that. Jeff, how much Preme have all projects burnt to date? Millions and millions, but just TSO alone in 1 week has burnt 1.1 million tokens and growing. We're so very thankful, and that's a lot of money, everybody. I mean, before ETH moved down, that would have been right at $8,000, okay, in total value. Right now, I think it's at $4,300, if not more. We're just talking about value as the ETH moves. But just remember, a few weeks ago, ETH was at what is it? It's at 15 now. It was at 35 a couple months ago. So I'm just letting you know. Professor Shiv says we have burnt more than 12 million tokens since we started doing this. And I'm telling you, look at our total supply. We're not that big. We don't have that many millions to burn. So every token we burn for our holders and our people is something so beautiful. And it's hard work and dedication. This man right here, Professor Shiv and myself, we've always known that we was doing the long route, the real route, the not bullshit, the not pump and dump route. We always knew that. And we're going to continue to do it. We're going to meet our goals and our mission, and we're all going to get there together, everybody, with our true partners. The Sirion, Bandit on Base, now with Mike running running Bandit on Base. Thank you so very much. You're doing a great job. We're going to lift Bandit on Base up. We're lifting up Preme, baby. We're lifting up the Sirion. We're doing things together. Dave Bullgod, I love you. Thank you so much for your continued success. Now, we are working on another Rock the Mic event that's going to be online. It's going to be really cool. We're going to be working with some really cool partners and doing some things there with that Rock the Mic event. We have some in real life events coming up that we're going to be going to. So Preme is going to continue to do the things that we do, shaking hands, kissing babies, and making partners. and growing what we're working on. All right, that's all you know, all you need to know. We will not stop. We are continuing to grow and work our butts off, everybody. That's what's up with that. Again, this was a pop-up live. Thank you all for being in here right now. Share this out. Please hit subscribe. We're growing. Please keep the comments coming. You know, anything that's on your mind. But let's also jump right now over to the these charts here on Dex Tools. So, all right, what we got going on here? So, Preme is up 12% at 4072, looking very, very nice. Growing every single one of these buys and burns is awesome. Everybody, look at that, just boom, boom, right after the other, right after the other, just constant buys and burns. Okay, let me make sure y'all are even seeing this. Yes, you are. Okay, and then we got Doge up 11.5%, TSO's up 4.5%. And moving, look at this chart. I told you all. Remember when I did the live and it was down here and I told you the pre-sellers was taken to profit? It immediately went up to 5.7 and now it's settled here at 4.3 and continue on its growth. What a beautiful chart for TSO and our good friends over there. Outstanding. Don Duluth, good to see you, baby. Hope you're doing well today. I'm live out here talking about not being panicking, and what that is Trump's made-up word of people who panic and freak out over market manipulation and moves. Look, when the market was moving down like that, I told you all it was a blessing. Now, it could go one way or the other. It's not financial advice, but when things move 20% in one day, I'm damn sure a buyer. That's when I am a buyer, and I've tried to educate a lot of people in that. I know not everybody has the money at that moment, but you've got to be prepared for those types of moves so you can get ahead. All right. You know, if you don't, then you're going to be stuck waiting for things to move on their own. And sometimes you don't get that type of opportunity, you know, not in a bull market. In a bear market or a stagnant market, it gets boring. People lose focus and then they sell at a loss, which is ridiculous. You just got to time your plays and do what you can do there. Okay. All right, let's go and run through the rest of the gamut here. Bandit on base is down a little bit. It will be moving up. We got some sellers in there, but it's okay. That Bandit on base is getting ready to take off, everybody. Seal with Buds up 15% right now, about to eat a zero. Get in here, be a part of this. This project, remember, everybody, is a good look. It started with nothing, okay? It's one of those projects that start with nothing, with all the zeros, and it's going to be builded to greatness. It's already got a launch out of NFTs that buys liquidity as you buy the NFT. Check out Telegram and learn about what's going on there. I told everybody a long time ago, this is one you want to have a couple $100 in and just have it sitting there waiting for it up. Don't even remember it. Don't even think about it, everybody. Get you some Seal with Buds and ride, baby. All right, now we're down here to K9. K9 had some good buys last week, really good. One of them was like 15 grand. It was a really nice buy here on this Green Week day. Then, of course, ETH got pushed down, and now it's going to fight back up through what? I'm looking really good at the market here, and I think we're going to have a bunch of good green days in a row. I think we might have hit a bottom here, and I think we've got about 90 days to really make some money and do great things. So I hope you all held through all of this and was able to make it. But I want you all to just think about this. Preme token has been around now well over a year, almost to 2 years. Most projects don't even make it 90 days, to be honest with you. I want you all to get you a bag of Preme now. All right, get involved with what we're doing. Know that we're here for the long haul. Understand our deflationary status. 12 million tokens being burnt. The facts and the receipts are there. We're going to have massive growth, everybody, and we need you to come in here and join us. We need to get everything going, not with just the buys and the burns, but back with the community. You know, I was sick for a little bit. I had the craziest sickness I've ever had. I was weak and couldn't even speak and all that. One of those crazy sicknesses, but I got through it. But we were still working in that whole time. We had to launch TSO, the Sirion, and get that rocking and rolling. But I really want to invite you all to come back in here. Let's start doing some buy parties and let's get this pumped up, because this next run, we're going to run well over a cent, get up into towards 5 cents, get our gold NFTs kicking ass, taking names, and stick to the game plan that we had. Okay, we've had a lot of people, that need money, so they've sold. And I want you all to remember this. Preme was dead, all right? When me and my wife bought Preme, we was being rug pulled. We saved everybody. Everybody that was there had lost all their money, including myself. Everybody had lost. Me and Professor Shib and my wife said, no way. We built it up. Every time you hit the sell button, it's a blessing. that we brought to you, okay, and our partners, U.S. Federal Contractor Registration. Look, they had just bought $70,000 in one swipe, and then a scammer and Jack Storm stole all of our money by selling the way that they did. And I don't think Jack Storm. I'm not calling Jack Storm's a scammer. All I know is he was scammed, and then he sold a big chunk. Either way, you live and you learn, you move forward. But what I can tell you is that sucks, but you have to overcome that. But they're still our partner. They're still growing with us. They understand that in crypto, anything can happen. And now we're built up where we're deflationary 100%. Contracts buy and burn for us, and it eats up a lot of weakness. Okay. So now you will get to a point here. There will be a time where these people, all the sellers are done. All right. And we're going to push as well. But all the sellers will be done. And when that happens, you will see a massive flip of the switch in Preem Token's chart. And we will get to where we all need to get to together, which is what we call FU Island. And that is what it is, So it's all good. We have the vision and we have the time and we've got the plan. As long as the good Lord says we get to live that long. Jeff, you have no idea how thankful some of us are that you did. Jeff, look, man, I hate to even bring it up. I really do, but a lot of people forget. Me and my wife are in this $200,000 in save money, like just to keep this thing going, to take care of everybody, to lift it back up. It costs a ton to market, to build, to do all these events and things that matter. And, a lot of times people will just be like, sell, and they jump these huge chunks and they're not thinking about no one but themselves. But that's the way crypto is. And it took me a little while to understand that. Look, completely honest here, coming into this whole thing, being a trader is one thing because you have to buy and sell to be successful. But when it gets personal, like when you're trying to save and build and then people take advantage of that really hurts. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn that, hey, if they bought their tokens, and that's when we moved over here, everybody bought their tokens when we moved over to base. Okay. Before, he had it set up where he was giving tokens out to people that helped. And that's what screwed us with Jack Storms. We eliminated all that when we moved to base chain. Now everything's on the up and up. Everybody who has a token in Preem Token bought their token in Preem Token. So that's why I'm telling you this new, what we're doing here at base chain and with all the contract buys and burns, the flip of the switch will happen. But Jeff, thank you for saying that. And I just want you all to know that we really love you, all right? Professorship's working 23 hours a day. Sometimes it's built with love for the community, all right? When I'm working and putting things out and doing things and trying to run businesses and have a family too, but this is our crypto family, and you really are our family, and we love you, and we're building something so beautiful together, and we will get there. It has been manifested. The hard work will pay off. And people will see our vision, but we all still have to work together very hard. You can't lose focus. You can't get tired. You got to continue to grow. And even if you do get tired, you have to say that you're tired so people can step up and help you. All right. That's what it's all about. Working hard together. Now, what we're doing now is we're looking at XRP. I believe it bounced off the bottom very nice. I mean, the other day, this got pushed down to 160, everybody. You could have come in. And remember, all of our people that we started buying at 47 cents were up, but it got pushed down to 160. What a great entry and bouncing off that bottom. It reset the Bollinger Bands. It reset the RSI. And y'all, we are set up for a slingshot that is out of this world. Watch the bulls come in here. They're just going to make sure everything's good here. They're going to fill out China and what's going on here with China. But besides that, the bulls are about to come in full force. News is about to come out with XRP. Y'all know that the first ETF was launched here in the United States yesterday. Lots of things are going to be happening with ETF. Huge merger the other day. I don't have that pulled up, but please check out the merger. They bought a company for $1.25 billion that's going to help them with real world assets and things of that matter. It's all coming together. It just takes time. It's not easy to build any of this. Okay. It's not, but I still believe that all of it's going to come together very, very nicely. Lots of growth is about to happen. Now, I want to talk a little bit about our partner, the Therion. Let me switch back over to their chart real quick, okay? All right, let me get it up. Now look at this, all right? The launch, beautiful. You're up from 2 to 4. You're up 100 and some percent already in 1 week, all right? Now I want you to think about this, everybody. If you bought in at the launch, you're up 100%, all right? Now, I want you to know these people are hardworking, dedicated, and they have a whole master plan of how they're going to get to their goals. This is the beginning of a chart that's going to do great things. So you are still so very early, and you can do very well with this. I want you to get you some Theserion, and ride this sucker. They, of course, are buying and burning 1% of their total volume. So every day, just think of it like this: every $100,000 that they do in volume, they buy and burn $1,000 in Preem. Thank you so very much, Ivan Picasso, Amber Shib, Ragnar, everybody over there. Thank you very much. Zach from Subway, that whole team. Thank you for all that you do. Look, this is part of working together. This marketing that I'm doing right now, letting people know about the Theserion, helps them grow. They help us grow. That's the only way to make it in crypto. You have to work together. You have to love one another. That's what it's all about. All right. That's what Shib lost. And a lot of people don't like me mentioning Shib, but Shib is a lost puppy right now. I offered myself my services for 1 year to lead Shib. I told people up the chain that I would do it. I would not charge anything. But no, of course, response. The egos over there are out of control in some areas. So what we're going to do is they're going to continue to lose their people. People are going to leave Shibarium. Not enough volume, not enough people talking about it. It's a dead stick. So what we're going to do here at Preem, we're going to bring everybody to Base Chain that wants to come to Base Chain. We're going to lift them up. We're going to launch their projects. We're going to get them going and move them over here to Base where they can really grow. And they're with a bunch of builders that really deeply care about the success of their of these projects that are coming over. Amber Shib, thank you for everything, all you do for us. The One Leg Bandit Professorship. Hey, we love you, Amber. Hey, look, thank you. Thank you for choosing us. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being a great holder, dedicated, giving us the time to grow, seeing the vision. All of it matters, you know. It especially matters in a project like this. And you've seen all the crap we've been through, and you stuck right there because you believe in what we're doing. Thank you so much. Preem, Bandit, the Theserion, SWIB taking over the Base Chain. We are. And it's not just about trying to take over in the charts. We're going to do just fine with the charts. I'm not worried about that. It's about educating the real people that are coming over, meeting with people, teaching people how to get involved. Y'all, I'm telling you, I know you think you're tired of talking about crypto to all those that won't listen, but you can't be tired. You have to teach them now. Now is the early time where you can change people's lives. You're still at that time. If you don't believe me, ask the next 15 people that you see walking down the street. Do they have a DeFi wallet? Do they have any crypto? You'll be blown away. 1 out of 15. In Las Vegas, it was 1 or 2 out of 100 that had a DeFi wallet. Some of them are involved in crypto, might have a Coinbase wallet, buy some Bitcoin, Ethereum here or there. I'm talking about being in crypto. It's still not a thing, everybody. It's 1 out of 100, 1 out of 150 in DeFi. That's why I'm so excited about what we're building and how we're bringing people over. With that being said, we need to work harder. Okay, so let's continue to tell people about Theserion. Check out their website, theserion.io. I've shared this on every stream. I want to share it with you right now because I love the website. I love Ithi, which is their AI bot. Here, everybody, you can check this out. This is what happens when you get there, and then you can go ahead and explore Theserion. You click here. When you do, all the different things will pop up, you know, about what's going on. So it'll load in. Now, Ithi is their AI bot. We've already integrated the AI bot into our Telegram. You can go there and talk to Ithi. Just ask any questions. It blows your mind how smart this thing is. But come check out the imagery. Come check out what they're doing. Their roadmap is easily accessible right here. You can come over here up at the top right-hand corner, click this, and then you can go and check out their partners, their apps. Come make some music. It's really cool what they're doing. So please come check out what's going on here with the Theserion. Now, lots of big news is going to be coming out. There's going to be projects launching. I want you all to be very, very careful with other chains, okay? But everything we do here at Preem, I promise you, Professor Shib puts his eyes on 100%, writes the contract, make sure that there's no crazy amount of tokens out there where people can get screwed over. If there ever is an instance where people want it and say, hey, look, we want you to launch it, but it has to be this way, we're going to make public statements about, hey, we're not involved with this. This is what they want, their vision. We will do that as we move forward. But all I want you all to know is this opportunity only comes around every once in a while. You're still on the dip from just the bad news last week, all the stuff about the tariff. You can see here, Ethereum is still, it's looking nice at 1640. up a little bit. And I think it's going to stretch your legs. What I'm saying is these are still great deals from, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So find your conviction play and get in here. Get in here and ride, baby. Get ready for the bull run and let's kick some butt together. That's what we need to do. All right. So SWIFB and let's go, baby. All right. So let me look at y'all. Thank you for listening to me. I hope you all find great success, and I hope you all did not panic and sell your project. I try to tell everybody as much as I possibly can to not be so emotional in this crypto game. Remember, if you do crypto, stocks are like a walk in the park, for real. Stocks move at like 3 to 5 cents, and everybody's like, oh, God, you know what I mean? Crypto, we move 20, 30, 40% in a day, and we like it. It's a new way of life, but thank you for your time. Please follow us. Get you a bag of PREME, and just watch what happens, everybody. Things are about to get really nice, and I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful day.